Hey there. In this video, I am going to show you how to use this massage gun. So now this particular gun we sell on our website at holisticanimalstudies.net. You can find this gun if you want to purchase one. This gun was originally made for use on people, but we promote it for use on animals. If you're interested in learning how to use this on your animals, we do have a couple videos showing you how to use it on dogs and horses as well. But this is a tool that you can use on yourself too. So I'm just going to run through real quick how to utilize this tool so you know how to use it if you purchase one. To start with, we do have to turn it on, and you can charge it if you need to. It comes with a charger that you can plug in. So you just attach this to the bottom of the tool right there and then plug it into the electric source to charge it. But in order to turn it on, you have to click this button from off to on. When that happens, you can see the lights light up. So you'll know that the device is on. You can also see it lit up on the back. Now, there is not a piece in it right now, so we need to put one in, and it comes with several pieces. We have a few to choose from. So we have this piece. We have a round piece that's got the soft tip. We have this one that is 2 prongs. We have this flat piece. And we have another one that's more of a pinpoint flat one, and then there should be one more in here, yep. And then we have this one that's more of a smaller point that's good for trigger points and stuff. So what we want to do is we want to choose the one that we want to put on it, and we literally just put it in the hole and we push until we feel a little click where it clicks into place. Now you're ready to use it. So in order to use it, what you want to do is click this button in the center, and you're going to hit that so it turns on. Now you can see it's moving kind of slowly, but we have the option now that we can increase the speed. So the speed will go all the way up to 30. Now when we're using this on animals, I do like to tend to use a faster speed. You'll notice when you use it on yourself that the faster it is, it doesn't really have as much of a punch to it. When you slow it down a bit, it kind of feels more punchy against you. So most of the animals tend to actually prefer the higher speeds because it's just more relaxing, and it's not going to feel like you're punching against their body with it. And then if you want to turn the speed down, there is a down button where you can decrease that speed if you need to do so. So that is how you would turn the device on, adjust the speed, and then we can push this button again if we want to turn it off. Now if you want to put on a different tip, you just pull this one off, pick the one that you want to utilize, and again you're just going to push it until it's all the way in place, and then you're ready to go. So let me just real quick run over these different tips and tell you what I would use them for. So this particular one that's on there works really well, especially with small animals if you want to go along their back, so along their spine. You can have the tips on either side of their spine along those paraspinal muscles to help relax those. So this tool works really well for those animals. The one that we just had on there, the round one that's soft, this works really well when you're working around any kind of bony areas because it's softer, so it's not going to hurt like some of the harder ones would if you were to hit like a scapula bone or just a bony area of the animal's body. So this one works well with that. The thing I don't like about this tip is that it's soft and porous. So especially when you're doing it on horses and stuff, you can accumulate a lot of dirt in this, and it can be a little difficult to clean. Whereas these hard plastic ones are easier. You can use disinfectant on them and clean them a bit easier. So that's the only downfall to this one. But definitely if you're using this tool on yourself, this is a good option if you want to work around your shoulder blades in different areas where there are some bones that are more prominent. So that's good for that. As I mentioned before, this is our smallest pinpoint, and this tool works really well on trigger points. So if you have like a little knot in your muscle or a trigger point anywhere, or you're trying to work one out on an animal, this point works good just to pinpoint that one particular spot. This one again is actually very similar, but it's just got a little bit of a different lip to it. So this works well when you're trying to get into different areas, especially when you're working on animals in some kind of areas that are bent and stuff. It just helps you get into those areas with the little, the way that is. So this one is more of a long area, so this actually can work well too when you're working on bigger areas of tight muscles, especially with the horses. This one can do really well along the glutes and some of those bigger muscles that are tight. And then this one is actually a really good one to use too. It's similar to this, but it's flat, so it's just not as intense. So you're gonna be more superficial with this one, whereas this one's gonna get in a little bit deeper. But if you have some superficial myofascial adhesions, this tool works really well at working those out. So that's an overview on how to use this massage gun. The last thing that you want to remember to do when you're done with it is go ahead and click that off button on the bottom, otherwise your battery is going to run out early on you. But I found that it has a pretty good battery in it. It works really well if you take it out on the road with you to do jobs. It tends to last the whole day, but you do want to go ahead and charge that again at night so you can use it the next day. It's durable. It is pretty quiet, quieter than some of the other ones on the market. So, yep, definitely a good tool to have in your toolbox, and that's how you use it. If you're interested in learning how to use it, particularly on dogs or horses, go ahead and check out those videos.